I believe we are live. My name is Brent Mukai. I believe we are live. That's the greatest, I mean, just the greatest way to start a live stream, isn't it? Hello, one and all, everybody. We're going to be starting here in another 5 minutes or so. We're going to be doing Ani-Prov, the improvised anime. I am extremely, I'm just looking at a notification that I have gone live indeed on YouTube at the very least. So we will see if this connected to Twitch and Facebook and Twitter in the way it was supposed to. Um, I'm going to be giving the entire explanation of everything that happens in a little bit. But right now, I'm just vamping. I have my special guests hidden away in that closet right there. They are scared, they are afraid. Hello, Melissa White, I can see you on the YouTube, that's correct. What's up, Nikki? I've missed you too in Twitch. Caleb, thank you for stopping by on Twitch, always appreciated. I don't know what else to say. I am super excited. This is a format that I've wanted to do for a long time. So please, if you are watching right now, you're a little bit early, but let's play around a little bit, right? Let's get a little practice for the audience here in terms of suggestion giving. And let's do, what's up, Marble Tulip Scoopy Tree? Senior year of uni, low key. Sorry to hear that, but let's get you the audience warmed up here. So let me oh shoot. Okay. So one of my guests is trying to get in, and this is why I started early so I can get it out of the way. But while I am typing to my guest, why don't you all give me a suggestion of your favorite ice cream? Your favorite ice cream. Just put it in the chat because I'm going to be asking you for a lot of stuff like that. Okay. Let me invite the guests. Let me do this here. And let me boom. There you go. There you go. Okay. And here is my social security number. What's up, Jeff B? How's it going? You got a bot to do my job for me, and I'm not even mad about it. Mint chocolate, the green one only. I love that. That's my sister's favorite as well. I'm super excited because for a second I thought that I would have one fewer guest than I actually had, but we're gonna roll right through because that's what we do in improv. I was like, okay, so maybe it'll just be us and less people, but Oreo milkshake better than sex. Yes, Oreo milkshake is a phenomenal is just definitely a phenomenal flavor of ice cream. Okay. I'm literally, all I'm doing is vamping uh before we get on here and do the thing live. Let's see here. Bing bang boom. I am going to do all of this fun stuff here. Okay. Oh, okay. Sweet deal. While I'm looking this up also, why don't you all give me your, if I gave you and asked you for a suggestion of, let's say, your favorite movie, or you know what's your favorite anime or cartoon? I'll take either. Your favorite anime or cartoon. Give me that. Okay. Vamping. Super fun. Oh, Avatar: The Last Airbender is so good. Okay. And bing bang boom. Uh okay. Ordering food and half listening, no problem. When They Cry, I've never even heard of that one. That sounds like it sounds sad. I guess that's I'm fine with that. I'm getting Thai food. Oh, You're all making me so jealous. Ah, my guest is here. The final guest is here. The final piece of the puzzle. It is 5 p.m. And so, without further ado, I would like to go ahead and begin this shindig starting right about now. Hello, hi, welcome to Ani-Prov, the improvised anime. My name is Brent Mukai, voice actor, improv guy, and I decided to mix my two favorite things together tonight for the first time on my stream. For you all, what you are going to see, what music is this? I just chose something random. Anyways, what's going to happen is we are going to be performing improv. And by we, I mean several voice actor friends of mine. You might have seen them in stuff that I will introduce them in a sec. Can you tell I've never done this intro before? We're working it. It's number one. Give me a break. Come on, y'all. So what's going to happen is I'm going to be asking you all for improv suggestions. You will influence the show that we then create. And then we are going to create and perform episode 1, which is the only episode of a made-up anime that we will make up right here on the spot. And when I say we're making it up right here on the spot, we have not practiced this. We have not rehearsed anything. All of the suggestions are going to be coming from you on the spot as well. And so we don't have a net. If we mess up, we have to power through it. If we make a goof, it becomes a part of the show. So this is the first and the last episode of this anime that you are going to witness. And if you are here live, I thank you so much, because this means the world to me, and I would like to start doing more of these. So you showing up to this means so much. By the end of this stream, you will have watched an original anime that we all made together. The first and last episode that you will never ever see another episode of again. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce my fun guests, my voice actor friends. First off, you might know him from Hathaway. Take two. All right, we got it. You might know him as Hathaway in Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway. Yes, he was the title character. Hyota in Pretty Boy Detective Club, or Jiro Akutagawa in Prince of Tennis. Please give it up for Caleb Yen.
I mean, hi! I'm very ready for this. I'm so ready. I didn't prepare an intro, so I'm in all the things he just said I was in, and I actually am currently playing the music for this song. I'm not, but I want it on like a CD or a record or whatever we listen to these days. Anyway, hi.
Hello, Caleb. You did not need to do any of that intro, but it's very appreciated.
It was improv. Yes, and
we're all improvising. All right. Also, you might recognize this next guest as Minato from Monster High. Oh my God, I'm already messing up. You might recognize this next guest. When I put this on YouTube, it will be perfectly edited. So we can just, all of you here live, you get to experience the magic of improv messing up before we even start the improv. You might recognize this next guest as Minato from Monster Hunter, Miharu from LBX Girls, or Brianna Dulce from Monster High. Please give it up for Heather Gonzalez.
Hi, how's everybody doing? I'm over here dancing.
Good. Put in the chat how you're doing. Don't leave Heather hanging.
Yeah.
She's dancing. She's doing awesome. And last but certainly not least, this next performer, this next voice actor you might recognize from Marvel Avengers, DC Superhero Girls. He's been in both DC and Marvel, folks. Final Fantasy VII Remake as Burke. And he also has his own podcast, the Acting Up Podcast. Please give it up at your computer screens. Clap right now for Sean Rohani.
Hello. Wow, it's nice to see you guys. And you made me sound way cooler than I am. I'm the janitor equivalent of both Marvel and DC. But I'll
Fantastic.
Hey, the janitor still got inside, so that's all I'm gonna say.
Step ahead. Step ahead.
Okay, so what I need from you all in the audience, what I need is a genre of anime. any genre of anime, please feel free to put it in the chat. We are going to literally be asking you to collaborate in this endeavor that we're about to pull off here. So please give me any anime genre. Any anime genre. Mech is the first one that I saw. Mech is great. I don't know a lot about mech animes, but that I think will make it more fun. So let me go ahead and ask, in these mech animes, I always think of there's a conflict going on, right? There's like a world conflict. Something is happening. What is our world conflict? Why do we need these mechs? What is it about these mechs? Why do we need them? That is my next question to you. We are taking mech anime. Yes. So please.
Is this music gonna happen the whole time? Because this is
No,
so
this music is
distracting.
This music is awful.
I'm just gonna be like bouncing around instead of doing improv.
The next time,
100%.
by the next time we do it, this music will be better, I promise. But what is the reason why we have these mechs? Conflict against humans and evil dinosaurs.
Yes.
I love that. Okay, I love that. Conflict between humans and evil dinosaurs. What makes the dinosaurs evil? We'll find out, I guess. And last but not least, we need a hero. So what is the name of our hero, our lead protagonist of this anime? And give me not only a name, but also something odd about this character. Something odd that you wouldn't normally think of with this character. You know what? I don't even think that this was first of all, I'm getting the great name Chio Hatsunaga, which I'm going to write down. Chio Hatsunaga, because I am going to forget that immediately. And I'm also seeing that that their main goal is to protect the cows. They are trying to protect the cows. That is the odd thing about them.
Noble
Chio
profession.
Hatsunaga trying to protect cows. Now, my guests, let's all brainstorm a great title for this anime. What do we call this anime?
Cowed into
Mechane?
defeat.
What did you say? Mech what?
Mechane instead of methane, because cows, they're all about that methane.
Mechane. I love that. I'm going to put that all in capital letters. Mechane. And then something, we'll put a colon there, like a little, like two colons. And then what's the thing after Mechane? Mechane.
Mechane and the Dino Dozen.
I like
Dino Dozen.
It's like a Legion of Doom, but with dinosaurs.
Oh yes.
Oh my god. Okay. We are making all of this up on the spot.
Can you
Okay,
tell?
so Mechane the Dino Dozen. We will have that there. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize I could do that. I could just edit it. Okay. Mechane the Dino Dozen. Mech Show starring Chio against evil dinosaurs. Okay, let's do that. Let's put that up. Starring Chio against evil dinosaurs. How great is this program also? Okay.
I mean, I can see this being greenlit as long as you make a light novel first. You can get
Yeah.
anything.
God.
We need to make a light novel of this right away. We'll be starting that as soon as we're done. I will be acting as the director of this improv. So at any point I can step in, I can say something like, hey, we're going to take that back. I need this X or X. I can ask people for their inner monologues, which is popular in the anime genre. But for the most part, we are all going to be collaboratively creating an anime episode of Mechane, the Dino Dozen, here for you right now. Beginning in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we open up on a army-like facility. It is advanced. We can see that it is the future. The year is 2085. And there are several people. We cut into the inside of this army facility where a grizzled captain, maybe a sergeant, I don't know what's bigger, someone who's really in charge and older and big, talking to a tiny girl. Behind him there is a picture of a big angry looking dinosaur. And this is where we start our scene.
So, Madam President, as you can see here, this is our primary villain that we're trying to figure out how to stop now that they've grown.
Scary.
Yes, indeed they do, and with fully sized arms, they can press all the buttons. So
Wait. When did they get fully sized arms? No one told me about the arms.
I know it used to be a rarity in evolution, but now it's a dime a dozen. Sorry, no time for jokes.
General, I think we might be screwed. What's your plan here? What's your plan of action?
Well, my plan was to approach them from the rear. As you can see, we can flank them from the left side and just give them a good firm handshake and say, look, let's let bygones be bygones. You guys have clearly evolved to be intelligent dinosaurs. We love dinosaur movies, right? So let's just get along.
All right, Sean, I'm going to pull you aside for a second here. Hey, I'm loving what you're doing. I'm loving the intensity, but maybe we're in the midst of a war, and this is like maybe this is like a big turning point, a big battle, and you have to explain how we're going to defeat and win over the tide in this war. So let's take that back. Heather, why don't you go ahead and ask again what the plan is?
What's your plan of action here, General?
The plan is to use the thousands of soldiers' lives that we have lost to these goddamn dinosaurs and ram it up into their faces and cut all their throats off, Madam President.
That is a very good plan of action. And who will be leading this charge? Because I have heard of a boy who has created a dino mech. I think his name was...
We cut to a small conference room where a man with a mustache, also a high-ranking officer, is sitting with a tiny boy. I'm gonna give it to you straight here, Chio.
All right. I just came in from working the cows, but I don't know what to do around here. But what exactly do you need me for?
Chio.
Huh?
I know that you've been playing that video game, the Mechane video game down at the arcade every once in a while.
Yes, sir, I have, using all the money I got from Milk Day.
We, the government actually put those arcade games in there as a way to see if we could find a 1 in a million genius.
Willie Willikers, did you find him?
Yes, Chio. I think
good.
we did. And it's
That's a
you.
relief. What? I can barely handle the cows in the pasture. I mean, sir, gentleman, governor, I don't know what your name is.
I am the governor. Things have gotten so bad on Earth that governors also have to fight in the military. So you're not wrong, yes.
All right, sir. I'll do whatever the country needs from me, I guess.
Chio, it's looking grim. And you're the only one who can fly our newest test mech called Mechane. The controls are all what?
I said that's a creative name, just like the game.
Yes, well, we don't have a lot of creative types here at the government or the military. So let me just say this here. We need you to do a test flight to explain this giant mech. I have the scientist that we call Handkerchief.
Yes, sir. Handkerchief,
Handkerchief, get in here. Explain this craziness.
Let me just catch a breeze here. Woo! Okay. So, I hear that you're the genius that we've been looking for, yes?
Apparently, sir.
Have you ever seen battle?
Does hitting a cow with the light little thing count?
Not at all. Not at all. I wish we factored in that logarithm into the video game, but that's okay. That's
No.
perfectly fine. There's no reason to panic.
Handkerchief, you gotta tell him straight up what the dangers are if this mission goes south. I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror if we didn't explain fully what Chio's getting himself into.
So, I mean, Governor, do you think Chio's old enough? We're about to talk about a lot of the dark stuff.
I'm not here to slams table. I'm not here to papers fly everywhere. I'm not here to discuss whether there's young or old. In this world full of evil dinosaurs, there's only war.
That's true. All right.
Now tell the kid what's at stake.
Please, Dr. Hanky, let me know what it's gonna be.
You see all these cows in your pasture and all these beautiful framed photos of your loving family. All of their lives are currently at stake if we don't do something about this quickly. And you're the only person that seems to understand the insides of how the dinosaurs operate based on how you played our hit video game, Mechane. So,
did he pass out?
I think.
Oh
he
my
did.
God, he passed out.
I'm okay, sirs, Hanky and Governor. I'm okay. I can do this.
We cut to Chio's inner monologue.
Oh, crap. I can hardly handle this. Just calm down, just like Mama said. Sometimes you take the cows out to pasture, sometimes the bulls take you by the horns. Just calm down.
We cut out of his inner monologue. All right, Chio, you seem ready. Suit him
Yep.
up. Handkerchief, go introduce him to his partner he's gonna be working with.
So we don't have time to actually train you, so we're just going to suit you up and we'll prep you with the best. And we have over here 3-star general. Her name's kind of hard to pronounce. I believe it's Javiosa Mendolfina. Is that correct?
Javiosa Mendolfina, that's me. Nice to meet you, kid.
Nice to meet you. Your name's real long.
You can call me Javi. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Okay. We're gonna hold on. I'm loving this. I'm loving everything about this, Heather. Maybe we have like a rivalish or like a clashy situation here. You know, it's like we're just meeting. So maybe you're not quite as warm. Let's see if you're more of a tough badass here.
Okay.
Let's take it back. Introduce yourself again, Javiosa Mendolfina.
Javiosa Mendolfina. Who the hell are you? This is the kid you think is gonna save the world? Great.
Just give it time, okay? We literally just met him.
We don't have time. Do you see how many dinosaurs are out there? Those T-Rexes have arms longer than their tails at this
There's
point.
more than one?
There's more than... Oh, come on. Get this kid suited up and on the mech.
Right away. General Mendolfina. Okay, so Chia,
We cut to the hangar where Chio is getting dressed, but his clothes are a little bit saggy as this Professor Handkerchief describes what's happening and how this mech works.
Okay, so I'll try to simplify it for you, but essentially we're going to have you go into the cockpit from the top. All these controls over here, you can control the mech's arms and legs, and we've added a new feature, a tail, and now this one to try to give us the advantage over the dinosaurs. This one can actually fly.
All right.
Yeah, so it's just like milking a cow. I'd imagine we've tried to actually put in a cow's udder.
Excuse me. Have you ever actually milked a cow before, sir? Because that didn't.
I watched a few YouTube videos. The YouTube.
All right. Yeah, no, you're right. I can see the resemblance.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's the same. So yeah, why don't you just go ahead and give it a spin and try not to damage too many things. Just go after all of the simulation dinosaurs that come after you. Okay.
Okay.
We cut to Chio going down a series of tubes, looping and getting knocked around all over the place. Finally, he falls into the seat and he looks at the controls and he sees that it's familiar. It looks exactly like the Mechane game that he's used to. We cut to his inner monologue.
Okay, I can do this. The buttons is the same. This is that, and I know I got a high score. I can, as long as I don't have to. I can do this.
He takes the handles and he starts moving them around, and we cut to more of his inner monologue as the giant mech starts rising up through a jetpack and flying gracefully through the sky.
This is real different from the game, but I'm flying. I'm flying. This cow herder's in space.
Suddenly, we see a pterodactyl with weird arms, like way too
Not the
long,
weird arms.
like arms coming up to approach, and we hear over the comms, we hear Handkerchief.
Watch out! That's not part of the simulation.
No, we haven't even started the simulation yet.
That's okay. Look, you know the controls, okay?
All right.
Just focus, take a deep breath, and try to attack him from the left.
Okay.
Craw, craw! The pterodactyl takes a swipe and hits the mechane robot really hard.
Doc Hanky, I don't know if I can do this.
We
I'm
cut
not
to
ready.
the inner monologue of Chio.
I can't do this. This is real different from the game. This is real life. What if that pterodactyl has family?
Chio, I'm gonna pause you. You're doing
Yes.
great, Chio. You're doing great. I
Thank
just
you.
want to say, maybe in this moment, right?
Mhm,
Because
mhm.
it's like a real you're protagonist, right? Maybe we have a moment where you realize you can do it, you know? And like let's and then start explaining like how you're beating the pterodactyl as it's happening. All right, we're gonna cut back. All right.
This is a lot different than simulations and the games that I've played before, but I know that I can do this. I just gotta believe in my milking hands. Okay? Just go, and if I hit him from the right and I box his non-existent ears off, and then I hit him right in the gooey underbelly.
The
it's just-
pterodactyl gets hit in the belly. Oh no!
you stay away from my fields.
Then Chio sees a button that says energy sword.
What's this button do? It says energy sword. I'm not sure what it does though. Let's try it. Bam!
A giant field of electrical energy shoots out, almost as if a sword, a blade of some kind. Did you watch Naruto? Did anyone watch Naruto? It's like that. It's like the blade, except it's like big and it's like a mecha. It's not quite a lightsaber. You get it. He takes it out and then describes what he's doing with it.
I'm gonna take this blade of glory. I'm gonna kill this pterodactyl with it, as thanks as misery and all the other stuff.
He starts pulling on some levers that look suspiciously like udders and slices the pterodactyl clean in half. Oh!
2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
He cuts the pterodactyl in so many times that the pterodactyl's mostly just dust at this point, except his head is still alive but fading away. And as he fades away, the pterodactyl says, you must be the chosen one, the one that the evil dinosaurs knew by fate would arrive. You shall not defeat us, especially not King Dino. And he fades away.
Oh,
I'm
Will.
sorry, just to be clear, that pterodactyl was saying this monologue as a pile of dust.
Yeah, no. It was turning into a pile of dust.
Okay.
Like, remember in Bleach?
Marvel, yeah.
Remember everybody on Bleach? They would fade away, and then also he's talking still. That's what happened.
Got it.
Thank you for clarifying, Sean.
Sure.
All right, we cut back now to Chio landing the mechane safely into the hangar, popping out, and who's there to greet him other than Madam President and Professor Handkerchief?
Chio, you've done it! Well, you started to do it, and I think you'll be able to finish. Next up, King Dino himself.
That was incredible. I mean, you beat Javiosa's time by about 3 minutes.
I think I might actually be able to do this. Gonna leave all them dinosaurs in utter disbelief.
Just then, Javiosa walks in drinking a a beer, a really heavy beer, not a light beer. She's a heavy beer gal.
Yeah, nice job, kid. We'll
Thank
see
ya.
what happens when they team up on you. Get that tag team dino action, and then we'll see who's utterly incredible.
Thank you so much. I like her a lot.
We
Damn kids.
cut now to a humble farm. We cut, there are cows everywhere around.
Mm.
Two of the cows we linger on for far too long, but and then we cut to a sky, and then we cut to a plate of carrots and celery being put on the table in front of Chio, where Chio can talk to his mom and dad.
My Chio, that's quite an appetite you've got today.
Well, sometimes when you're out playing the games, because that's what I was doing all day, it really helps the hunger.
You know, Chio, I wish you wouldn't spend so much time playing those violent video games. Would you please tell your son?
Yes, I mean, look, life has a lot of responsibilities, and I feel like if you're playing games, you're never going to be able to learn that fact.
Yeah, I think that but they're online, so you have camaraderie and stuff with the others.
I don't want to hear about the camaraderie. These are not real people. Business is people. Our farm is a business. We need to connect them to what we do here on the fields.
Yes,
Not
Papa,
to
I hear
some
you, Papa.
kooky little technology that's I don't know how we can afford to even.
All right, Father, all right.
Sorry.
Chio, what your father's trying to tell you is that the cows are the most important thing. And sometimes we just don't think you know that. In
What
your
do you think
heart.
those two cows outside have been trying to tell you for the last hour?
They just wanted some attention, Chio, and you couldn't even give it to them.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I think there's much more out there than this provincial life.
More than the cows?
It's just at this moment that Chio's parents recognize that he has some bruises and is a little bit cut up and damaged a bit.
What happened to your hands? They look. The skin's almost torn off a couple layers.
Chio, what's that bruise on your cheek? You ain't been out there wrestling them cows again, have you? Because we told you.
Yes,
about
I was
cow
wrestling. I was wrestling the cows to prepare for the wrestling fair.
Just then, hold on, never mind. Let's please explore the wrestling fair.
Now, Chio, we have told you time and again that wrestling fair is just too much for you.
And the cows!
At the wrestling fair are bigger and stronger than any cows you've ever faced.
Yeah, but if I don't try, how will I know if I can be a wrestler?
Your son.
I feel like I'm just meeting my son for the first time right now. What is going on with your life? You want
Puberty, Diane! Puberty!
Puberty!
It's just then that Chio's new and expensive-looking watch starts beeping, and and suddenly a hologram appears above the watch.
Oh.
It's hey,
God,
Chio, it's me, Governor Lieutenant. And
Why is the governor hologram in our kitchen?
ma'am, we can hold questions till the end of dinner, but we need you, Chio. We need you to come back and fight more dinos. Get some training in.
Absolutely not. Chio is a cow whisperer, not a dino fighter.
Chio, turn the watch around. I gotta have a chat with your parents.
All right, here we go.
That is
Listen
no way
now.
to talk to my wife in my house, whether you're a hologram or not. I'm sorry, honey.
All right, fine. I won't be a hologram then. Just then, the door busts open. It's the governor. The governor, lieutenant. I was standing outside admiring the cows. I thought you might have some kind of objection. So let me
now
talk
we
to
know
you.
where our taxpayers' money goes to. Okay, a useless hologram. I'm sorry. Go ahead and give your important speech.
I ain't got no speech for you, but what I got is to tell you that this kid, your kid, Chio, he's got real potential. You know how much wreck and havoc the dinos have caused, especially especially the big conglomerate called the Dino Dozen.
Well, that is the big city's problem. That is not the country's problem, and our son will have no part in it.
And there ain't no dinos in the wrestling fair. What's going on, son?
Hold on a
don't think we're
second.
talking
Your
about
son
the
was
fair.
lying about the wrestling fair.
What?
The wrestling
Lying?
fair was a lie. Let me beep on my and he clicks on his little watch and a hologram pops up of a bunch of cows, like a lot of cows, but then they slowly start going into smaller cows. Did you know that the dinos' main source of food, number one source, it's humans, but the number two source is cows.
No.
The cows all across the land have been getting eaten up. Your cows are maybe the last of maybe 100. I'm just ballparking here, but maybe there's like 100 cows left. And your son has the power to stop the dinos from eating more of the cows.
Our boy?
Is this
Your
true, Gio?
boy.
Yeah.
We cut to the inner thoughts of Chio's dad.
This guy lost me about 5 minutes ago. What the hell is hologram? I'm just nodding and hoping that they don't point it out until I start to turn red and embarrass myself.
We cut back. All right, maybe I can show it more clear. You're being very quiet. I can show you more holograms if that's what you'd like.
I mean, maybe for my son, he's never been familiar with these. Yeah, please.
Okay, Chio, this is a graph, and you'll see the arrows going down.
Oh,
That's the amount of-
giraffe. Giraffe.
Yeah,
I thought
graph.
you said giraffe.
I get them
Okay.
confused sometimes too, Paul.
Chio, how old are you?
None of your
old are you,
business.
Gio? Okay,
I mean,
I'm sorry. You just seem too old to confuse graph and draft. That's just. Anyways, the graph has an arrow going down, and that's the number of cows there are on the earth.
oh no.
Chio.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about holograms or giraffes or graphs, but I believe this man. And if he says that you are our only hope, then you need to go out there and fight them dinos and save our cows.
I'll do it for you, Mama.
Just don't get hurt, boy. Come home to us.
I will. I promise.
Mr. and Mrs. Hatsunaga, the country of, I guess, Japan, right? We're in Japan. The country of Japan thanks you for your service.
Don't
We'll
you let
take-
my boy get hurt.
Please
We'll
don't.
look after your boy I'll look after your boy as if he were my own.
Do you have a son?
I did, but he died.
Oh, God.
He went off fighting in a mechane and he died. But I won't let the same thing happen to your son.
You just said that you'll treat him like you was your own, and that's what happened to your own.
Oh man,
You're gonna kill my baby, aren't you?
no. But I'm gonna treat it. Okay, I'm gonna treat him like a son that I had if my son were alive.
Okay,
Father,
I don't know.
we just have to believe. We have to have faith. We need that anime faith right now. And boy, you can do this.
Look, Mr. Hatsunaga, I can show you more holograms if it'll convince
That's okay.
you.
No, just take our son. You can go. Yeah, we
Okay.
believe you.
I'm gonna. He picks him up over the shoulder.
Whoa. All right, Mom. All right, Paul. Time for us to move out.
Be
Kiss your
safe.
mom and dad goodbye.
Don't
I
forget
never
us,
was
boy. Don't forget the cows.
We
Whoa.
love you so much, son.
All right.
Love you more.
Hey, before I get out of here, can I use your bathroom? I just realized
Put me down first.
we cut back to the facility where it is Professor Handkerchief, Madam President, and Chio, as well as Governor Lieutenant. All right, Chio,
Yes, sir.
this next mission is a big one.
All right.
We're gonna ask you to take out one of the Dino Dozen.
On a date?
No, what?
Huh?
You're gonna
Chio.
kill them.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think you quite understand the gravity of the situation. You see, you're going to get in your mech and you're going to fly across to the mountains
All
and
right.
you're going to kill one of the dino dozen. Or we're
That's
all
right.
gonna die.
And
all right.
before you can do that, you will be facing many pairs of lower dinosaurs on the way to the Dino Dozen. I know you don't have the training yet, but don't take what Javiosa said to you, seriously. You'll be fine.
You're the
Okay.
protagonist. You can do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Then Javiosa busts in.
He
She
can't.
has a cigarette in her hand.
This kid's gonna fail, and you know it. You need to send my troops up to that mountain if you want the Dirty Dozen taken care of. And
I
yes,
thought it
I
was
called him dirty because all them damn dinos are dirty.
Javiosa, you've been crimping and crying all over the place. And you're going to take this kid and you're going to be his partner.
You
That's
gotta
so
be
fun.
kidding me,
I'm
General.
excited.
That ain't Governor General, sir. That ain't never gonna happen.
Well, it's the
Oh.
only option we have because you're the only two competent enough to take on the Dino Dozen. Can you please not put the cigarette out on your arms while I'm speaking? It always terrifies me.
Just
Javiosa.
then, a red alert pops up. What's
that mean?
That means we ain't got more time for talk, kid. It's
Oh
time
my
to suit
God.
up.
All right.
Hold on, let me give some exposition also. It appears that one of the Dino Dozen, Medustris, what's that dinosaur called? The Brachiosaurus. Medustris, the Brachiosaurus, is attacking downtown Fukunaga. So you gotta suit up and get down there.
All right.
You
We
heard
cut
him,
to-
kid.
We can do this.
Time
We
to
cut
go.
to the inner monologue of Chio.
All right. I ain't never been outside of the cow herding area before, but at least I get to see new places and kill some dinos while I'm at it. And this lady's real nice. She reminds me of my aunt Turl.
We cut to both of the mechanes flying in the sky. The two of them.
All right, kid, no
Javiosa-
singing on the radio.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was open.
Javiosa and Chio. They talk before it's the calm before the storm.
All right, kid, this ain't gonna be like any battle you've faced before. You
Got
ready
it.
for this?
I think so. I got rid of that pterodactyl.
Of course you did. All right, when we get there, we're gonna flank him on either side. You're gonna
Okay.
follow my lead. You got that?
What is it?
Don't go out there trying to be a superstar.
I got it. But I got a question about flanking them. I know flank is a type of steak, but what do you mean flank them like when we're out there?
You're our last hope. We're
Huh?
doomed.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna go to the right. I'm gonna go to the left. And when
All right,
I say
all right.
so, you're gonna take out your giant laser sword and you're gonna slash the out of them. You got it?
Got it. Got the out of them.
Hey, Chio, you're doing great. Maybe we can have like a nice little moment where we see a different side of Javiosa, right? So maybe ask her how she got into the war, how she got wrapped into all of this.
So we hadn't had much time to talk before, but looks like we still have some minutes, some time. I was wondering how you got into fighting in the first place. Did you play a game too? And then they were like, "You're real good at this game." And
This war ain't no game, kid.
Oh.
Back where I come from, dinos took over everything.
oh,
Ate all the cows. Then when they were done with that, they ate all the people. I was the only one left. The only survivor. I swore on that day I would kill every damn dino I saw.
We cut to a flashback of Javiosa, much younger, much happier looking, with a I don't know, fiance. That's good drama. A fiance. Hey, Javiosa, I got a question I'd like to ask you.
Yeah.
I know that they say that the dinos could get here any minute, but that just means to me that we got to live each moment like it could be our last.
Oh, shucks.
So, will you, Javiosa, will you marry me, Mitsu Hanamoshi Hatsunaga?
Mitsu Hanamoshi Hatsuwaga, I would love to.
He pulls out a ring. And as the ring is being slid onto her finger, we see dinosaurs in the background. We got as he's getting taken away, he says, "Please just take my last name." And we cut back to present time as they're flying still towards the big dinosaur.
That's right, kid. Everyone's dead.
What?
We're gonna bring it all back. I mean, not really, because you can't bring back the dead, but we're gonna live this life for them. And we're gonna kill all the dino scum we find.
Yes, ma'am.
Just then the comms come on. Hey, I hope you two are done sand buckling around because you're gonna get there any second now.
Ain't no sand buckling up here, Chief. We're on it.
I'm buckled in, my seatbelt's on.
Hey, I got handkerchief here. Prof, tell us the weaknesses of this particular dino dozen. Medusa. I didn't write it down. Medusa Lage? What?
You need to do your homework more, okay? This is a serious matter. It's Meshuthra.
You're right. My mistake. I keep saying it incorrectly. It's my American accent. I'm from America, here in Japan, of all places. Tell them exactly what they can expect.
Well, we actually discovered from Chio's battle with the Pterodactylosaurus that their weakness seems to be their jelly-like underbelly, which we never realized that it was such a soft tissue underneath. Now, with the Brachiosaurus, you're going to have to be able to weave the legs and infuse your swords with the underbelly and slice it from the tail all the way up forward in one fell swoop. If you don't do it in one fell swoop, the dinosaur will simply just regenerate and you'll have to do it again. And each time it gets stronger. This is science,
That's right.
Folks.
If you slice it and don't kill it, it gets stronger. Tell them also about the egg sac missiles.
Oh, now these dinosaurs.
Get real specific on the science too. Get real specific.
Okay, now when a male and female dinosaur love each other, they
no, not the egg sacs. The egg sac missiles, the weapons the dinosaurs use.
Okay. Now, this Brachiosaurus tail is equipped with egg sac missiles. Now, as if the tail wasn't strong enough and deadly enough to destroy us all, it is equipped with egg sac missiles that have a hydro pump action that can get the missiles to you within approximately a millisecond. So you really have to do your best to avoid and make sure there's an obstacle between you and the egg sac missiles at all times because they only shoot straight.
And last but not least, tell them about the laser urethra. Tell them about not only that, but how the science behind that works, because I still don't get it.
Okay, so when a male and female dinosaur love each other very much, they're
right there.
Okay.
All right, kid. Now's the time to show your mettle. Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly up towards the head. I'm gonna get him to shoot his missiles at me.
All right.
Meanwhile, you go ahead and slide on underneath and slit that underbelly.
Yes,
You got
ma'am.
it?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
All right, we then cut to the Brachiosaurus. He or she, we're not gonna pretend like we know, but the Brachiosaurus Medusa turns around and whips its eyes, and you see a faint laser growing somewhere by the bladder, I think is where the urethra is. And you see the two mechs coming down, and then it freeze frames and goes to like that chalky type of way. And we cut to the narrator who says, "Will Javiosa and Chio save the day by defeating the evil Madonchan. Find out next week on Mechane, the Dino Dozen." And then the anime music plays like this. That's the exact anime music. If you've never heard anime music.
I feel like we have to sing our own ED though, like you know, like
True.
Believe they will.
Caleb, I think we're the only two that could sing that without it being racist.
Yes. That's why I just said la 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 la.
Yeah, I was
Heather
just
always on guard.
Oh man.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining. If you enjoyed this, please, if you are not subscribed on YouTube or following on Twitch, that is free. And if you would like to support further, please follow me across all social medias at Brent Mukai. I would now like to, I'm going to assume you're all clapping wildly throughout this entire outro. I would like to throw it first. Give a round of applause to Heather Gonzalez. Heather, where can the good people find you?
You can follow me on Twitter at HezzyStar, HEZZY_star, STARRVO.
Thank you. You should change it to Javiosa Mendofina. I feel like it'll be a lot.
Much easier to find me that way.
Caleb, thank you so much. Where can the good people find you?
I'm at Twitter at Caleb Yen and other social medias at Caleb.yen because someone already stole my handle there.
That bastard. You should
That's
all
an
go
episode
and
two,
beat
yeah.
him up.
Don't really. He's probably a really nice guy.
No, I hate him. He's my enemy.
One of the Dino Dozen.
I would love that one of the Dino Dozen's name is Caleb. That would be so nice. That would a
Yeah.
nice reveal.
And it's just a human, you know, that sympathizes with the dinosaurs. Yeah.
And last but not least, Sean Rohani, give it up for him. Where can the good people find you, Sean?
I am just Sean Rohani everywhere. It's spelled just like that Brachiosaurus's name is spelled. But I'm sure you can find me. Yeah, how was
What about
that?
your podcast? Promote your podcast. It's amazing.
Sure, thank you, and thank you for joining me. It's called Voice Acting Up. So if you're interested in voice acting, I interview fellow voice actors and casting directors and voice directors and other people, and hopefully you will have fun listening to it just like I have fun chatting with them.
Wonderful. Well, thank you all so much. Thank you all for watching this. If you are at home watching this, it means absolutely everything that you were here to witness the first one of these. And I say the first one because I want to keep doing more of these. I'm thinking about making it a monthly or bi-monthly thing. If you have suggestions, if you have thoughts on how to make it better, please hit me up at Brent Mukai. Follow me for the updates on when this is going to be happening again. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, this has been Ani-Prov, the improvised anime. I appreciate you all for watching. I appreciate the three of you for being here with me. Y'all have a great day, a great night, and we'll see you next time for more Ani-Prov.
Woo!
Woo! I don't know how to outro you. I'm ending
like
the
that.
stream now.
Yeah.
This is a good time to end the stream.